Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahusha HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 15th of March, 2023, and I'm going to do a trade recap on my trade on MES, Micro Futures. So jumping in here where we're going to just break down the Camarilla levels first. So it's an overlapping higher value relationship on the Camarilla setup. Actually, it's a higher value relationship, my bad. So this was prior days Camarilla S3. The level on that is approximately 38.52.25, and prior days Camarilla R3 was approximately 39.25.25, right? So that's Camarilla R3 right there. Right, so Camarilla S3 today is now at this level at 39.30.25. Camarilla R3 is now at 39.78.25, right? So it's a higher value relationship where Camarilla R3 is now above prior days Camarilla S3 today is now above Camarilla prior days R3, right? So in that relationship, it's suggesting that we're looking for higher value, right? Higher prices. So the thing about it is that we got this rejection in the ETH at the annual anchored lower VWAP, right? So anything below this green line here is bearish. This is anchored to the beginning of the year. So with this rejection here and this big push down in the ETH, it's rejecting the thesis of having higher prices, right? So with that, we're looking for shorts, right? So let's see here. Another thing I was looking at, because at this point, let's see, take this off. At this point, the Camarilla R3 is not in play anymore because price moved down to Camarilla, broke Camarilla S3 right here, and the value area high, which is the money zone value area high, which is at 39.30.75. That's that purple line right there. And now at the open, let me just make this bigger. Price is interacting with the money zone POC area, which is this deep purple and this green line right here. That's the money zone POC area, and Camarilla S4, right? So I was looking for like a retest of this area here to go short, right? So let's see how I traded that. Right, so at, let's see, what time was this? Around 9:33, 3 minutes after the open, I went short here, stopped out here, went short at 38.93, stopped out at 38.97.25, then went short again here at 38.96, stopped out again at 3900, right? So at this point now, my stops are kind of tight. So I was thinking to myself, okay, I gotta kind of loosen up my stop a little bit and, you know, look for the short, right? So I'm looking for the short at, I went short again here at 38.97, right? So let me just switch over. Let me switch over to bookmap here. So at 9:33, let's see, the entry was at, first one was at 38.93. So approximately 9:33, 38.93. So on this pullback right here, went short, and you see it pulled up again and stopped me out, right? So I went short twice, and then at 9:35 at 38.95.75, right? So 38.95.75 at 9:35. Right, so on this big breakdown here, this big bubble right here, that's where I went short. and it pulled back on me again, so I just stopped out, right? So the next entry was at 9:36 at 38.97. So let's see here. Most likely it was on one of these pullbacks. 9:36 at 38.97. Right, so at the top here is where I went short, right? Or is it here? 1 second. Right, so approximately 38.96 at 9:36 right here is where I went short on this pullback, right? So it's a nice little pullback here to go short, went short here, right? At 38.97, right? So got it right here, right? Just at the top. So at that point now, 1 second. All right, so entered short here again at 38.95.75 at 9:39. Right, so 9:39. So we pushed up again. And 9:39 at 38.95. Right, so we pushed up, and when we were breaking down again, 38.95. Right, so went short here again on the breakdown, because you see it pulled back, it pushed up on me a little bit, created this double top. So went short here again at 38.95, and then went short, added to the position here again at 39.05.50. Let's see, what time was that? 9:43. So I'm trying to, as you see here, the money zone upper puck and the lower puck, I'm trying to catch the rejection off of this level here, right? So let's see here, 9:43 to the 9:05.50. Right, so around this level here, so we actually pushed up above Camarilla S4. You can see Camarilla S4 is right there. Let me just point this out. Camarilla S4. We broke above that level, came back to that level, had this this sideways kind of auction right here, and went short here at 39.05.50, right at 9:43. Right, so around right here, right? So when we broke down below Camarilla S4 again and out of the structure here, went short again. So we retested a little bit, actually went short again, well, added to the position at 9:45 at 39.03.75. Let's just move this across. Right, so we had a push up again above Camarilla S4 and a failure right there, and I added to the position here again, 9:45 to the 9:03. Let's see. Right, so it retested, failed, retested here at 39.05, and when we started to move down again, entered short here again, right? So is bouncing around here or underneath Camarilla S4, and let's see here, added to the position here again at 39.01 at 9:47. 39.01. Right, so after we pushed up here again, failed, went sideways a little bit here, 39.01, went short here again, right? So broke down here to the money zone, lower puck area, pulled back again on me. So came back to Camarilla S4, and let's see, 9:47, 39.01, then at 9:49, 39.02.25. 9:49, 39.02.25. Let's see here. Right, so when we pushed up to this area here at the money zone upper puck, went short here again. So at this point, I was kind of getting a little worried that we would actually push above Camarilla S4 and go bullish, right? So I actually took my first partial here to the 8.99 at 9.52, right? So bouncing around underneath Camarilla S4, and then when we got this breakdown here, I took my first partial at to the 8.99.75. Let's see here. Right, so just at the top of this level right here, that's where I took my partial, right? Because I was just kind of worried that it would start going bullish off of this this puck area right here. This is the session volume puck area, that red line and purple line right there. So once we bounced over that, I was just being cautious and took a partial right there. So actually added back to the position here at 9.56 at 38.93.25. So let's see here. Right, so right at this level, when we pushed up above the puck area, this right here, this purple line, the point of control, the session volume point of control, and that's this right here, right? Session range volume profile. This is the POC of that. And when we pushed above it and started to lose it again, that's when I added to the short. So we got the breakdown. This white line here is actually VWAP as well, so broke VWAP. And added to the position one more time at 38.87.75 at, let's see, 9.57. Right, so right around here when we pull back at 9.57, I entered my last short right there. And then I actually, at that point, I was like, man, I was kind of worried that we're at the value area low right here of the money zone. So I was thinking, you know what, I probably shouldn't have even entered any more shorts right here. It's too close to the value area low. And I thought to myself, let me just stop out, right? So I stopped out at 38.85.75. I did one partial and then all out. So it was, let's see here, around 9.57, right? So it was actually just after I entered this position, the last short. So I kind of just stopped out right here at the bottom. Let's see, what was it? 38.86. Right, so right here is where I just exited the positions, you know, and it was at value area low, which is at 38.85. So it kind of moved down a little bit again, but I just didn't want to take the retest of VWAP and stuff like that. So it pushed up and then kind of moved. Let's see, yeah, moved down. We actually broke the value area low and stuff like that, but I didn't want to hold true because I was looking out for something like this, right? You see that big retest right there of the puck area, session range volume puck. That's what I was being cautious of, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a bad ad, my last ad. So I was like, let me just come out of this, you know what I'm saying? So it ended up being a profitable trade and we actually reversed, you know, so it was a good decision because we came back up to the puck area of the money zone, right? So it was a good decision. Came out here with this profit right here, so it's a good day. Let's see, I'm probably, how much am I now? I'm like about 4,000 away from getting funded, so I'm having some good green days, some big days. You know what I'm saying? I'm entering some multiple let's see here, let me go back. I'm entering multiple positions, right? So I'm confident that I'm gonna get the rejection at the money zone area, the puck area, right? So eventually came down to the value area low and got the target right here. So I shouldn't have entered this last one right here at 38.87. That was too close. You know, it was only 2 points away from the value area low. So all of these here were good entries around Camarilla S4 and coming down to the money zone area. Started here at like the money zone area, the POC area, Camarilla S4 entries. Let me just mark that out. Right. Around Camarilla S4, money zone area again. So yeah, that's my trades, man. So the money zone was a lower value, overlapping lower value relationship, I believe. Let me just point that out. It's just kind of showing you the strategies. So right, so the prior day's value area high was at around, let's see, because I pointed out the Camarillas, but I didn't point out the money zone, which was the one I was actually looking at for this strategy a lot. So let me just point that out. Let me just make this bigger. Right, so that's prior day's value area high of the money zone. It was approximately 39.7175. Prior day's value area low was 39.2750. That's this white line right here. And then today we have the value area high at 39.3075, which is just above prior day's value area low. And then we have value area low of today down at 38.89.75, right? So it's an overlapping lower value relationship, you know what I'm saying? So in that kind of relationship, you're looking for sells at the POC area. You're looking for sells at the value area high area. And if price is below the value area low, you're looking for a retest sell right here. And of course, this is not trade recommendation. This is just my personal strategies. So if you want to test them out on your own, you gotta do that at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? So you could evaluate these things for yourself. You could read Secrets of a Pivot Boss by Frank Ochoa and, get some insight on that. And again, I'm gonna leave my 50% discount link for Apex Trader Funding. That's the account I'm using. I'm being evaluated to be funded, right? So I'm probably like about 4,000 away now from being funded with a 150K account. So if you want to get in on that, you could use my discount link. I think it'll give you like 50% off. All right, y'all. So it's Malak Shalomo. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.